The internet is wonderful, but you must protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. TechRadar named it the #1 VPN in 2025. A single NordVPN account secures up to 10 devices. What else? This cybersecurity tool also encrypts your browsing. NordVPN's Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. NordVPN scans the dark web to check that the information associated with your email address is not exposed. Just a few clicks and you're safer online. Browse with more peace of mind. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
This statement is not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Between all the holiday parties,
weekend tailgates,
and family get-togethers,
we've been overindulging a little more than usual over the holidays. But now, we are starting the new year off on a healthier note by taking Active Liver supplements from New Nordic every day.
Active Liver contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and globe artichoke extract, all natural ingredients that help protect the liver so that it can protect you from toxins. It's like giving my body a daily detox. I've never felt better, and my energy is through the roof.
And my doctor is already impressed with how much better my numbers are looking. So if better health, more energy, and detoxing your body are some of your priorities this year, get Active Liver today and start the year off knowing you're giving your liver some well-deserved relief.
Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. Or pick some up today at your local CVS, ShopRite, Meijer Grocery, are now available at Wegmans. New year, new you, new Nordic.
Imagine a health plan you'll actually want to renew, not just have to. We're ClaimDoc. By providing transparency, fighting for fair payments, and saving employers up to 33% compared to traditional health plans, we enable companies to take more control of their health plan costs. If advocating for our members makes us health plan rebels, so be it. Get your health plan costs under control at ClaimDoc.com.
It's been a great year of shows on Sam Roberts Show, #1 on radio. It's Sam Roberts Show. Tulo shot himself on a podcast. Raising mills and fine shits. Hot dog didn't give Troy a pounder. Daniel hit her boots in the bathroom. Troy couldn't find a toilet in Hong Kong. Travis can't blow bubbles or ride a bike. Something's wrong. It's been a great year of shows on Sam Roberts Show, #1 on radio. It's Sam Roberts Show. Troy and Travis think doctors harvest organs. Hot dog passed his sleep demon off to Annie by morning. 10 inmates broke out of New Orleans prison. A man and his cat sailed to Hawaii. Sam was annoying. Troy fell hard for Yacht Rock. Ted Cruz loves Broadway. What a shot. Sam wore yellow plaid for Alicia Silverstone. Mario Bosco, Sandy Kane closed out Troy's bachelor days. He then got married, whole life changed. Danielle almost died in a bus fire up in flames. And don't forget, she also bled all over a theater seat. Mr. Toots in studio, Ross Perlman got Sam. Mr. Lee taught us about the Venusian art. It's been a great year of shows on Sam Roberts Show, #1 on radio. It's Sam Roberts Show. It's Sam Roberts Show.
The Bon On Fire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
I got in trouble on the air. I thought I was going to marry a Caribbean queen. Instead, I got a chubby girl from Everett, and her brother, he was pissed. He's like, I don't really take kind to that.
Next generation stem cell therapy. New this year, Bespoke now offers access to Muse stem cells, one of the fastest growing areas of research in regenerative medicine. Muse cells are carefully made in a supervised laboratory and delivered through an IV in multi-million cell increments. Muse cells are carefully expanded in a controlled laboratory. These powerful cells are used to support cellular health, energy, skin quality, mental clarity, and a balanced immune system. Bespoke Biologics now has treatment programs in Cancun and just 20 miles south of San Diego. High-quality medical care with a premium patient experience. Schedule a consultation with a Bespoke physician who can review your history and explore your options. Call 888-326-STEM. That's 888-326-STEM. Bespoke Biologics. Not available in the U.S. These therapies are not FDA approved. Individual experiences vary.
Ah, the internet. A place where your curiosity can flourish. Unless malware gets in the way. It's a place that can surprise you with phishing websites and trackers. The internet is wonderful, but you must protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. TechRadar named it the #1 VPN in 2025. A single NordVPN account secures up to 10 devices. What else? This cybersecurity tool also encrypts your browsing. NordVPN's Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. NordVPN scans the dark web to check that the information associated with your email address is not exposed. Just a few clicks and you're safer online. Browse with more peace of mind. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
So am I the only one who thinks watching TV is way too complicated?
Not at all. It's ridiculous. There are too many services, and don't get me started on the cost.
Good thing we found Philo, a better way to TV.
I know, right? For as low as $33 a month, we get the best live channels, MTV, BET, Food Network, plus all the hit movies and shows from AMC+.
And since they've added access to HBO Max Basic with ads plan and Discovery Plus to their core package, it's the best deal out there. Now we get to watch all the TV we love with just one subscription.
I love that there are no contracts or hidden fees. Just great TV for an affordable price.
And come on, how great is their DVR? We can save all our shows, rewatch them for up to a year, and skip the ads. It's a total game changer.
Signing up was so easy, too. You just went to philo.tv and locked in the best price.
Yep, a few taps for philo.tv, and we were on our way.
Well, Philo was the easiest decision we've ever made. Now the hard one is deciding what to binge next.
Greetings and citations, fine shits.
Welcome to Sam Roberts Show.
Gotta warm up the pipes again. Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. We've made it. It's 2026. Can you believe it? I'm sure that will be brought up to you many times today at work. Hope you've got your New Year's resolutions ready. I'm trying to get my screen time up, so hopefully I can accomplish that. Read less books. Just make myself a better person in general. Oh, we are back. We are live. We've made it to another year. I mean, listen. Just getting our feet on the ground for one more day is all we can ask for at this point. So, the fact that there's a new digit at the end of the date, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. 866-969-1969 is our phone number here at Sam Roberts Show. New Year's Eve seemed like I guess it seemed like a festive time for a lot of people. Although, I was looking at all this stuff. They said that Times Square was like emptier than it has been in a really long time. Like they packed everybody in. Times Square, like proper, was full. You know, I mean, Diana Ross was performing. How do you not show up for Diana Ross? Which, by the way, at 80, I was watching Diana Ross perform, and she still got it, but she's also of that age where you're just constantly kind of worried that she's going to get hurt or hurt herself or something. She did not. She's still doing it. And she wasn't lip syncing, which is it's a pretty big move for somebody that's like 80 years old. And it was cold in Times Square too. And these old people, they do not like the cold. So the fact that she was out there in the cold actually singing, I do have to pay respects. But they had like enough people out there, you know, with all the Planet Fitness hats on and everything, like in Times Square with Ryan Seacrest and everything. They still, after 10 years, or however long it's been, since CNN had the Andys doing their show, they won't give them a real show. Like, they just give them a platform while the other real shows are happening. You can't be too good at, like, low production, low budget stuff, because then the networks just go, well, we won't put any money into this at all. And they kind of just make them stand there and get drunk. And then people criticize them for getting drunk. What else are they supposed to do? They're just standing there getting drunk while there's other people doing shows around them. Like, I mean, it was almost like a joke. Like, they had BJ Novak while Diana Ross was performing in the background. And it's like, God bless BJ Novak. You know, woof. That was a great social media thing. I think that's what he was promoting, actually. Because my fax machine started going off in the middle of it. But, like, you know, to have, like, you can hear Diana Ross is performing behind him. And then on CNN, they just go, like, when the ball drops, they just spend, like, the next 5 minutes just on the Times Square feed. So you just have, like, the videos that are playing on the big screen in Times Square going. It's really an odd thing. I mean, it's entertaining because you're just watching these two dudes get drunk and say things. But they said that, like, they had a big crowd for, like, those few first blocks there in Times Square. But by, like, 51st Street, all the pens were totally empty. I was watching videos of, like, people just walking. It was, like, 9, 10 p.m. And they were just walking through. They have, like, giant screens that are set up for people to watch if they don't make it all the way into going to Times Square for New Year's. It does seem. And the more, like, Ryan Seacrest goes, this is the greatest thing on the planet. Because when you watch his show, he's telling you, you don't understand. Times Square on New Year's Eve is the greatest place you could ever be. It's the most magical thing on the planet, and everybody loves it. But I'm not buying it anymore. And it feels kind of very much like a relic of, you know, when people watched, like, network television to watch the ball drop and everything. It feels like all those tried and true traditions are kind of falling by the wayside as younger people are like, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I? It's freezing outside. I'm not going there. Plus, I heard there are fireworks in other spots in New York City. Because then the next day, I'm going like, where were all the people in Times Square? Apparently, they were all at the Brooklyn Bridge, which I swear I spent so long. My algorithm got messed up so many times over break because I kept deep diving into things because I was like, this can't be real. That hundreds, it appears, of people in New York. That says New Yorkers, but I doubt most of them were New Yorkers. I bet a lot of them were like tourists. Or people that are new to New York, like they came here for college and decided to stay over Christmas break. But like, I guess hundreds of people in New York showed up at the Brooklyn Bridge, which is probably where all the missing people from Times Square were. And they go because I guess there were all these social media videos, like on TikTok, that were going, this is what happens on New Year's Eve at the Brooklyn Bridge. And they show this fireworks display. And some of it's AI, and some of it's just footage from 4th of July. Like, it's not, there's never been New Year's Eve fireworks at the Brooklyn Bridge. There's New Year's Eve fireworks in Coney Island, and there's New Year's Eve fireworks in Central Park, but you can't see any of those places from Dumbo. If you're in Dumbo, you can't see Coney Island fireworks or Central Park fireworks. You could just see the Brooklyn Bridge. And like these videos pop up, and I was looking everywhere to try to find out, because part of me starts wondering, are the videos of the people getting tricked by AI videos, where it's like you made 3 people on a hill look like hundreds of people? So then, of course, I start double checking because I'm not going to get fooled. And like there are legitimate, like USA Today had an article about it where they had talked to people in the Parks Department. And the people in the Parks Department weren't like, hey, this is totally fake. Now, New York Post put something up too, but I unfortunately don't know if I fully trusted the New York Post's journalistic integrity on this, that they saw a bunch of like TikTokers getting tricked in Brooklyn. And I feel like they probably got so happy about reporting this that they just ran to print on it. But everything I've seen appears to be true, to the point where, as well, there was like a Facebook page. It's like a pretty big Facebook page. I wrote down the name of it. It's like some kind of, New York tourism Facebook page that posted the Brooklyn Bridge is a great spot for fireworks, and Time Out New York, which is like, it's a publication that's been around in New York forever, also listed the fireworks at the Brooklyn Bridge. And you're going like, how can they have posted that? Time Out New York. And by the way, both those places, they said in the article, just deleted where they wrote it. They didn't it's not like Time Out New York didn't issue a correction or anything like that. They just kind of went back into the old article and deleted it, which feels like a huge problem. That they're like, I don't know if we did that or not. Correction, this article has been updated to remove this is Time Out. This article has been updated to remove an incorrect reference to free New Year's Eve fireworks at Brooklyn Bridge Park. See, it's real. This, by the way, correction was made on January 1st. So it's really the least helpful correction that I've ever seen. No justification for it. No, I don't know. We just saw a bunch of people on TikTok saying they were going, so we wrote it. Nothing. And then people want to, somehow blame AI. Well, the problem is that AI is getting tricked. And it's like, no, it's not. The problem is nobody is double-checking anything. And I know there are huge global issues and everything, and world leaders are getting kidnapped in their Nike sweatsuits, and everybody's all over the place. But the idea that, there's potentially hundreds of people showing up at the Brooklyn Bridge looking for fireworks that never existed to begin with. And by the way, when you look at the videos of all these people, it's the most pathetic thing, because they're counting down. And then they're just watching as nothing happens. And they're looking, not only are they looking for this amazing fireworks spectacular, but the Brooklyn Bridge is clearly open as they're counting down. There's cars driving on it. And I'm just going right there. I'm going, forget about, that's why the problem isn't AI. And people going, well, I got tricked by AI. The problem is that as humans, we're so convinced by this thing that we saw on social that we're not using our brains and going, well, there's no barge, right? You have to shoot fireworks off of something. There's no barge anywhere near this bridge that would shoot fireworks. And the cars are all still driving back and forth across the bridge. Full speed. All the lights are on. Probably people strolling across the bridge. This would be a huge hazard if they were about to put off an incredible fireworks spectacular. But Mike, do you have the countdown of the people there in Dumbo?
This is the one that Troy sent in.
Okay, let's see. This is expectation versus reality. All their phones phones are up. And they're kind of giggling. I mean, they're just still there. Well, they're coming, right? It's delayed. There's so many people, dude. Did you hear that one person? Oh my God, they're not doing it? Like, they never did it. It was never a thing to begin with. Oh my God, are they not doing it this year? No, this year's going to match every year where it was never done. But like, you know, I think it's like a much bigger thing. Like AI being AI, like whatever. Like you could have just put old footage of fireworks and still tricked the same people the same way. I think the fact that like you have publications that are going, hey, here's what you do in New York, and they're posting it is way worse than like, I don't know, it's really tough to tell the difference between AI. Like you just want to staple something onto it. Instead of like everybody going like, okay, listen, clearly at the end of 2025, there's a real issue here. I just saw a video of this grown-ass man on a radio show talking about snow leopards like it was a real thing. Like clearly we're not ready for this level of social. Like this scrolling. And it's so strange to me because they go, oh, nobody watches TV anymore. Now they watch like videos on social and everything. And it's like, well, that's good. Except no matter how much television you watched growing up 20 years ago, when it was like you could be just they didn't call it bed rotting then. They called it being a couch potato is what they called it. But nobody was ever like, oh, no, nobody thought Friends were actually friends that lived in New York. Like, no matter how many episodes you watched, you weren't sitting there going, well, I got to go to that apartment because I got to see Will They, Won't They with Ross and Rachel. You knew it was a show. Like, you weren't going, I saw it, so it has to be real, and I'm not checking it. I refuse to double check this. But I mean, clearly, this is happening all over the place. And I feel like you almost want to have like a mandatory class that everybody has to go to be like, if you see a thing, double check to see what the thing is. Although, if they did double check, they go, I don't know, I saw this thing on Time Out New York, and it said to go to the Brooklyn Bridge to see fireworks. So I went to the Brooklyn Bridge to see fireworks, and they weren't there. What do you think, Mike?
I think that the kind of people that this happened to are exactly the kind of people that I want something like this to happen to.
What about poor Troy? He gets tricked all the time.
No,
Danielle gets tricked all the time.
No, they get tricked from like the comfort of their couch while scrolling. That's one thing. I'm talking about the kind of people who they weren't going to the Brooklyn Bridge to be in the moment and experience this. They were all doing it because they wanted to chase clout and have a video of it going. Because they all had their phones
Every
up.
single one had their phones up.
They're
Which, by the way, where are the rest of the videos? I've seen like 3 videos from the Brooklyn Bridge, but everybody videoed it. Is everybody too embarrassed to be posting it?
They're ashamed.
And by the way, that's how you know they're not legit clout chasers. Because if they were real clout chasers, they would know that there is no longer a difference between positive and negative attention. And you should be out there doing interviews, talking to everybody that will talk to you about being the idiot who went to the Brooklyn Bridge. You should be the new Hawk Tuah. Oh, I would like make a Beej reference or something like that. I went to the Brooklyn Bridge and there were no fireworks. Spit on that thing. You'll get a podcast or something.
I mean that requires a level of media savvy that the average dumbass doesn't.
They don't have it. They can't consume media, let alone manipulate it to their benefit. That's 100% right. I mean, it really is. And they say a ton of New Yorkers were trolled. I would love to know what the actual, I don't think that there was a real mission to get people to show up to the Brooklyn Bridge. Like, I seriously doubt. I feel like it just started with somebody making AI fireworks videos, thinking that they would get a lot of clicks on their It's just slop. You know what I mean? There's no real sort of end game when it comes to AI slop. It's just whatever happens after this just happens, right? Like I'm not taking any responsibility for it. I'm going to make this AI slop. Everybody's going to click on it. And then, I don't know, whatever happens after that happens. But it happened. And then there's all these people. And they're all cold. Lined up, waiting for these Brooklyn Bridge fireworks that never were a thing at all. And I mean, I've got to believe some of these people, I mean, you'd think at least like the people who live in the buildings behind them would be shouting out the window going, what are you guys doing here? This never happens.
No, if you live in one of those buildings, you're like, hey, babe.
Oh, yeah, guess what? Guess what? We got a New Year's show this year.
Look at all these idiots.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan Seacrest. You're going to be put on the pay no mind list. Where I know exactly what we're going to be doing when the ball drops. Looking at these people.
Yeah, there's no chance I'm going to be like,
nothing.
hey.
Yeah.
It's nothing happening.
I'm surprised every car on the Brooklyn Bridge didn't stop and just look at all the people looking at them going, how could we be driving on this bridge if a fireworks display was going to start? I mean, they literally thought it was going to be raining fireworks down off the bottom of the bridge. And you're probably right, Mike. They probably thought like this is like the cool way to do it, right? Like all the like lames, all the boomers go to Times Square, but all us cool people, we go to the Brooklyn Bridge because people don't even talk about it. But that's where the best fireworks
for the
are.
hipsters.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, if you frequent a co-op in Williamsburg,
that's right.
You were probably there.
That's right.
Although I guess if you were driving by this or lived nearby, you might not even realize that this was just a conglomeration of idiots, because there's always just sort of mass gatherings in New York City.
Yeah, it could be Timothy Chalamet lookalike competition.
They could be demanding the release of a ruthless dictator.
That's true, too. And listen, some of these people didn't get tricked. In New York, there's a lot of people that would just get on a line.
Yeah.
Like when there's a line lined up, a lot of people will just get on a line. And you see that when people do like interviews with people online. Hey, what are you lined up for? I don't know. I was just walking down the block and I saw people were on this line. I figured I better get on the back of it. So there probably were a good amount of people that just showed up, saw this mass gathering, and they were like, well, look at that. It's a gathering. Yeah, I should be a part of that.
Maybe they're a cronuts.
That's right. That's right. Maybe there's a new pastry.
Maybe Diplo's going to do a surprise set.
Who knows? Who knows? This must be honey, this must be one of those pop-ups. Let's go. And then they just together. And this is what bothers me about blaming AI for it. Is because it displaces blame from the people. You know what I mean? Like it allows you to not take responsibility. It's like when we were talking about and I hate to bring it back there, the snow leopard with the arrow in the leg. Like you can't blame AI for it every time. Take that blame on yourself. Faces.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is AI.
You told her.
She's like, oh, really?
And it always is the same with everybody. They have this, because they realize, the second you say it, they go, of course it's AI. But they didn't consider it. So they go, oh, really?
Oh, then she had to, Google it. And
yeah. I don't know. And this is a successful business owner. This is a successful woman.
It's just a trick at everybody.
She's up for awards all the time.
Thank God Sam got you that book. You can share it with
AI
your
for Dummies. Yeah, you both got to read that.
Photocopy it and give her a copy.
That's right. That's right. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's too much. We have to take personal responsibility here. You can't just say, AI tricked me. So I just sat in Brooklyn waiting for fireworks. AI tricked me, so I thought animals could get Down syndrome.
Maybe we just say fucking, just live in this crazy this is the new reality.
But it's not reality. No, it isn't reality.
But maybe just
it's falsities. That's idiocracy, where you're just like, no, I'm just gonna live in a world where things that aren't true, I'll just say they're true.
Because I saw it on a screen.
Because I saw it on a screen. You can't do that. You can't.
I mean, says who?
Me. Me. You can't. You can't just give up. At the slightest pinch, you can't just give up. I forget. I was having a conversation about you, Troy, over the break. It might have been with Hot Dog and Danielle, where I said Troy's the type of person that if you're on a boat with him and there's a hole in it,
Oh, yeah.
Troy just starts pushing the boat down and going, there's a hole in the boat, we're sinking. You know what I mean? There's not one sort of thought of like, let's get the water out of the boat. Let's try to plug the hole. You're like, there's a hole in the boat. That was it. It was fun while it lasted. You know, we all had a good run, but there's a hole in the boat and it's going to sink down. That's right. See you on the other side. Whether we're up there or down there, I'll see you with me. No, it's not. We're not there. There's no reason. We have to take responsibility for the fact that this is now out there.
But it's not going to reverse.
No, but you can look at it and go, we have to, like, this is...
Well, you're saying that, but I don't think other people are saying that.
Well, then what? You're right. Because they're going to Brooklyn, and they're going to the bridge, and they're going like, oh, that damn AI trolled me.
We got duped, but then they'll get duped again.
I know they will, because it's somebody doing that to them. It's not them. Somebody's doing it to them. If something happened to you, and you can tell me who to blame and it's not yourself, I guarantee you it's going to happen to you again. Even the language behind it, we got trolled. These trolls need to stop trolling. No, they don't. You need to stop going to places where there are no fireworks and looking for fireworks. You need to stop looking at a TikTok and being like, look, here it is. Here it is. Here's all the proof you need. It's not. It's not good proof.
I saw the Venezuelan president doing a DJ set. I saw him on Rogan.
I saw him in a bikini.
Yeah, but you're not being duped by that.
No,
not anymore. Not anymore.
Well, you got the book.
You got the book. AI for Dummies. You know how it works now. Yeah, I just can't. I can't believe it. That it's just like, here's another one. But like, there's no sort of, like, this should be a really, there he is doing a DJ set. Oh, he left his blindfold on while he was doing the DJ set?
Oh, yeah.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah, that's like his look.
It really is.
Like Daft Punk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right. That's like his mouse head.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's got his headphones on.
And you know what it is? It's really because when they got that picture of him on the plane, his hands were out flat. So they're like, oh, we could just AI a turntable under him.
Smart. It's funny.
It is funny.
I laughed.
That's fine. I have no problem with it existing. I have no problem with you laughing. I do have a problem with people going, well, I don't understand. If they're extraditing him, why would they have a turntable on the plane?
Nobody could possibly be fooled by this.
I believe that they could. I believe that we're at an all-time high of people willing to be fooled.
You're right about that.
Like almost wanting to be fooled. Like, it'd be so much easier because it's like either you is this he's still wearing his blindfold and he's on Rogan's podcast? Okay. Is there audio with it?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Let's see.
Train by day, Joe
Oh, that's how it starts. There he is.
Listen, funny joke. I was right in the middle of taking a shit.
But bro,
that's funny.
Bro, I guarantee you. Here's how this works. It is very funny because Joe's laughing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And when I went on X, I was like, I didn't expect to see him on Joe Rogan.
I didn't expect it either. You know? Look, I do enjoy that anything that happens, we can look at the lighter side of and like make these parodies. I think that is funny. But I also truly, and 100% of me believes that there are people that are scrolling, not even taking the time to click the thing that turns the sound on. Just like they scroll past, they see a quick video of him on Rogan, and they will 100% go to work or go to the gym or go to some kind of social place and go, yeah, you know he was already on Rogan? Like, and they'll say it as if it's a thing. They won't realize that this is a joke. This is parody. It'd be like, you know, if they were like, oh, did you hear that rapper singing about being Amish? And it's like, no, that's Weird Al Yankovic. There's a parody song. He's not really Amish. We have to live in a world where we can decipher between the two. That should be the goal of everybody in 2026. To like go, okay, if for a second I think something is real, let me just check. You know, just check. That's all. And it's difficult. And I think people want to be fooled because then they don't have to read. You know what I mean? They don't have to go to the trouble And that's like you. If you're like, well, what if we just live in a reality where everything is just true?
Do you think people want to be fooled, or they're just
they're
too
lazy.
trusting?
I think they're lazy. I don't think they're trusting. I think they're lazy.
I think same. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. I think we're saying the same thing. I think that they're
because there's a whole song about not wanting to be fooled again.
At a point, there was a group that said they absolutely will not get fooled again.
Right. So I don't think people want to be fooled.
But that point was in the late 1970s.
It's true. We're far removed.
And we are pretty far removed from that. I think in the late 1970s, they were less willing to be fooled again. I think now, like if you asked everybody that went to the Brooklyn Bridge, I think that they would sing a song called We Will Be Fooled Again. Because we're going to blame whatever we're going to blame.
My way to get fooled again.
Yeah, headed out to get fooled again.
Maybe there just needs to be a verbal hazing. Like, we do that when you come into work and you have your buddies and you go, they just lambast you and make you look like a complete fool and then put videos online of you being a fool.
Right.
And you go, okay, you know what? I learned my lesson.
Right.
Now I can't even enjoy an animal video. I'm like, that's fake. It's just a turtle in the water. And I'm like, that's fake.
Right. You think that's better.
You know how many 100% real videos Troy's been like, I can't like that.
Nope.
That's fake.
Probably fake.
My friends are going to see that I like that, and they're going to see that's AI, and we can't have that.
And so they've taken away the joy, you're saying.
They've taken away my joy.
I see.
I think that maybe what has to happen.
I mean, people requested the video. They wanted, look at that polar bear getting rescued. He's climbing up the boat. It's not real.
I didn't say that one was real.
No, I know you didn't. But there are a lot of people that would watch that and be like, yeah, I just watched this video of this guy petting a polar bear that just climbed up a boat. I'd be like, come on, dude. Come on.
I mean, it just pulls on people's heartstrings. You know what I mean? They want it to be true.
I know they do, but they're being manipulated.
Okay.
And that's not a good thing.
Well, you got to learn. Sometimes you got to learn the hard way.
Is that what your experience was?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying double check. I'm just saying you don't have to go, okay, either everything's fake or everything's real.
Well, when you say double check, wait, is there an AI website that you can go and cross-reference?
No, but you can use logic. Like for instance, like remember when we were like, polar bears can absolutely swim, and you guys were like, they cannot, and then it took 5 seconds.
Well, you can't use logic if you didn't have that knowledge.
Right, but you could go, this is an unbelievable site.
But I wouldn't think it is.
For humans to rescue polar bears?
No.
Oh.
Before I found out that they're vicious, I wouldn't have thought it was crazy.
Damn, I think they're cute.
Right.
You didn't know they were vicious. In your
they
53 years on this planet.
Panda bears are just so cute and docile. So it's like maybe they're all cute and docile.
Just all bears.
I mean, here we get mauled, but then you see people like
yeah. I mean, every now and then.
But
panda bears are
maybe they're hungry.
So polar bears must be too.
Maybe the polar bear just ate, and he's.
Oh, so you're saying he's not hungry? So it's like, why would I
eat you?
Yeah. I guess that's true. Like if you go into a Subway sandwich restaurant, but you just had McDonald's.
Right. I don't want a Subway sandwich.
I don't want a sandwich. They're like, but smell the bread. And you're like, that's fine.
Even if you give it to me free, I don't want it.
I don't want this. I'm perfectly satiated. Yeah. And by the way, I eat McNuggets as a side. So like I've got all the food in my belly I need.
I'm ready to barf. I eat that.
Yeah. And maybe the polar bear had a similar experience. Okay, I see that. I feel like we're drifting back into polar bear territory. But yeah, I mean, I also feel like there should be like real, like when like, there are publications that are going like, yep, Brooklyn Bridge is a good place for fireworks. There should be like a real thing.
Well, it's because these aren't publications anymore. They're just content factories.
Right. Where there's an ad every 3 inches.
Yeah. It's half these articles are just, generated by AI to begin with.
That's right. Nobody's even writing them anymore.
The rest of them are just looking for clicks or making stories out of Twitter comments.
Right. Yeah, it's true. It's a crazy
But I think Troy's doing a great job already in 2026. He didn't come in here and say, hey, my wife showed me this incredible video.
No, you said.
He said.
How'd you know it was AI?
Because I was like, if animals had Down syndrome and they looked like this, there was other ones. There was like a bird that had like weird eyes. And I'm like, I think I would have seen this before.
That's it. That's the logic.
But then we had to Google it just to make sure.
That's fine.
You should Google, but that logic should click in. I feel like there's a lot of times that people watch videos and that thing that goes like, I need to trust myself doesn't click in. You go, well, I didn't know this, but it's right there, so this is my reality I'm living in.
But this is also a very new thing. I mean, it's probably within the last year we're seeing videos of this quality.
To this level.
So, it's like you have to get adjusted to what's happening.
You do. And we haven't even gotten adjusted to just regular social media. We're still not really ready for that.
I mean, some of the AI videos I'm seeing are crazy how good they're getting.
Yeah. I saw fireworks going off the Brooklyn Bridge at New Year's. I was there.
I saw Elvis and singing and Freddie Mercury singing somebody that I used to know.
How was it?
Great.
Yeah.
That's a newer song.
Yeah. I was like,
I don't think either of them were alive.
You talking about the Doechii sample?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kurt Cobain was there?
He was?
It's like, how did they do this?
Just listening to the...
How do they pull up all these old dead people?
Yeah, just all these dead people singing Gautier. Yeah, that's...
I mean, it's incredible.
It's incredible. It's
just incredible. And, like, you look at Snoop, and it doesn't look like Snoop, but, like, the other one, like, Freddie Mercury, that looks like Freddie Mercury. Some of the other ones, when they're singing, their mouths look a little off, but, like, I mean, holy shit, that looks pretty good.
No, it does look good, except the one giveaway is that he's dead.
They're all, pretty much all of them are dead, except Snoop.
Snoop's alive.
And Eminem.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And thank God for that. Two legends. But yeah, that is a lot of times the giveaway, is that they're dead. So regardless of how much it looks like them, they're still dead.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. A lot of people, though. They're like, I guess they're not dead.
Do you think they think Freddie Mercury's back?
Well, I guess he's alive. He's got Gautier paint on. Guess I was wrong. He's not dead. I wonder if there are people that'll do that. That'll then go out and be like, hey, you know what? Freddie Mercury's not dead. He's doing Gautier stuff.
I mean, the Elvis is still alive rumors, the Tupac rumors. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
That's all been going on for years. So maybe they're like, here's the evidence.
Here's the evidence. There's just video of it.
I told you guys.
See, back then, if a guy told you a thing that he heard from a guy that he heard from a guy, you could believe it.
Right.
Now you can literally see video and you're like, that's probably not true. You know? It's a wild time. It's a wild, wild time. But yeah, but that's where we're at. Everybody should have been out in Times Square celebrating the New Year's ball dropping out there for America 250, by the way. Big New Year, because now we're officially in America 250.
That's all I heard about this weekend.
America 250?
Yeah.
That's sick.
On New Year's shows, on all the NFL games, they're talking about
America 250.
America 250.
Well, and they should. I mean, the bicentennial was a big deal in '76.
It really was, yeah.
You know, so they got a quarter out of it. Remember the bicentennial quarter?
I remember.
And you get one when you were a kid, and you're like, oh, I got the rare quarter. What's it worth? They're like 25 cents.
It's still 25.
It's 25 cents is what it's worth. You get a gumball with it.
But I'd be excited to get one.
Is there going to be America 250 quarter?
No, I think...
They don't have quarters anymore?
No, we have quarters. No, I think we're getting a new dollar with a president on it.
Which president is it?
The current one.
Okay, that's probably the right move. That's probably the right move.
Yeah, I think we're getting a new silver dollar.
The America 250 quarter is a special U.S. quarter coin series released by the U.S. Mint in 2026 to celebrate the nation's 250th anniversary. And by the way, I don't even trust the AI overviews as much anymore.
No.
You should have seen me. I was going after my AI over the break.
Were you screaming at it?
Yeah, I was like really demeaning it because.
Were you giving it a vulgar roast?
Well, no, it wasn't.
Okay.
No, because I didn't want it to be.
That sounds more like a party.
I don't use like epic AI, like AI that's like totally epic,
right.
like giving them epic vulgar roasts.
It or her?
Her.
Right.
Her.
Okay.
Her. No, I don't use Grok. I was on my ChatGPT. Okay. Because I was like, I did this big John Cena podcast project where I went through his whole career. Whole career. Multiple parts. It was like a 4-part thing.
Awesome.
It was awesome. And like, it was like, I was using all kinds of stuff for research purposes, right? Like Wikipedia, watching everything on YouTube, watching everything on Peak, like, so I could really like do this. And then I also would go into ChatGPT to go like, hey, give me a rundown of this year, just so I could kind of contextualize everything. And they'd be giving me stuff and I'd be reading it. I'd be like, this isn't fucking true. You got these years all wrong.
You could tell it to cite the references.
No, I didn't need to. You know what I said? I wrote it back going, what are you talking about? This didn't happen.
Yeah.
I wrote like just so it really knew, or she, I'm sorry, just so she really knew that I was serious. And, you know, usually we've had a good relationship up until now. But
Are you talking about like a plane crashing into the Pentagon?
No, I was not talking about a plane crashing into the Pentagon.
Like that didn't happen. I know that.
No, I wrote like because they get the years wrong.
You know, Troy.
Oh, I know.
And I go,
where's the plane?
Then you show me.
It's the most secure building in the world. They're going to can on footage of it.
Apparently, there's no video whatsoever.
Taking out frames. Okay.
Okay. All right. They just okay. I wrote. I said, tell me what happened in 2015, and they wrote he won his 17th championship in 2015. Blah blah blah. And I was like, that's not true.
You're getting mad because your chat GPT doesn't know it's wrestling.
As soon as I read it, I was like, that's not true.
You have to scold it so it knows not to make mistakes.
I wrote back, he didn't win his 17th championship until 2025. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And she apologized. You're absolutely right again. That was another factual miss, and thank you for catching it.
By the way, you're helping chat GPT.
Yes. And also letting him know, hey, I'm the one in charge here, okay?
If you need anything else, come to me.
Yeah, you're a tool. I'm the one. I'm the one setting the pace here. And there's not going to be any niceties if you keep getting things wrong like this.
So then what's the point of even using it if you have to
That's what I mean.
Double check everything.
When I'm getting that's what
Well, that's why you say cite your references so you can go, where are you getting this information from? What's the article?
But then it would go back to the original conversation, which is now you cite your references. Now I'm going to go and click on the articles to get there. And people aren't doing that.
Right.
They're just going like, okay, here it is, and then they're going, and it's like it's wrong. So are these the America 250 quarters? Emerging Liberty dime? Oh, we get a dime. We get a Mayflower compact quarter. Wow. Now, are these going to be available in digital currency? Because I don't know anybody that still has coins.
Yeah. Can't remember the last time I had a coin.
There's multiple quarters. Oh, that's very, very exciting. And our president is suggesting a nice new dollar for himself? I think so. Okay. It's always good when you suggest putting yourself on. Who knows? I haven't met him.
It was a bizarre situation.
Yeah. Oh, and the other.